This video is the wild story of how I got invited on the next Nauticos search for Amelia Earhart out in the South Pacific. And by the way, my name is Amelia Earhart. I'm an around-the-world pilot, former TV news anchor, and now today an author and speaker. And in this video, I am announcing this huge news that I'm joining Nauticos on their next search for Amelia Earhart's plane way out here in the South Pacific near Howland Island. I flew over Howland on my flight around the world in 2014 with my co-pilot Shane Jordan when we were in the Pilatus PC-12NG. We saw it out the window of the plane, and the thought that I had as I flew overhead at 27,000 feet, commemorating Amelia's flight and creating my own, I just thought, oh my gosh, she is down there somewhere. And how brave she was to have attempted something in 1937 that was so daring and so brave. So Nauticos has this new information. They did an incredible radio test to discover they recreated Amelia Earhart's radio system that she had on her plane, built it on another plane, took it out over the ocean to test their theory. But basically, with this new proprietary, top secret information that I have, yes, I signed the NDA. With this information, we know where to go. And now here on this channel, How to Find Amelia Earhart, we're gonna do a podcast. We're gonna have you meet the team. We're gonna have you ask questions. You are gonna help us piece together all the details of what it takes to basically build a next search for Amelia. I think part of the reason Nauticos brought me on is because I had some of these fundraising and sponsorship skills for my flight around the world. When I was building my team, I would bust through the door with enthusiasm. See? Knocking over globes. I would bust through the door with enthusiasm and tell these people what I was trying to pull off and why it could be an incredible social campaign for their brand, or how we could get creative on tying things together, and so trust me, I've got all sorts of crazy ideas, because in 2025, I think I know a lot more now about the world, and I think the world needs this, right? We want to know where Amelia is. And some people might go, oh, who cares, right? Who cares where Amelia Earhart is? What's the big deal? As humans, we have this longing in our brains to close loops and resolve stories. And where is Amelia Earhart is this mystery that's been around now for close to 90 years. And so Nauticos, who has now been out to sea, you guys, get this, 3 separate times they have gone out to search for Amelia, honing down their search. And now we're in this honed in area with the new radio test data. So that happened back in 2020. 2017 was their last search, but they were out in 2006 as well as 2002. So when we think about all that combined knowledge and effort, I want to help this team find Amelia. And well, anytime I say Amelia, by the way, I mean Amelia's plane, because we're probably not going to find any part of Amelia. We won't. There could be pieces of paper if they were compressed tightly. There could be leather. The plane could still be intact. So as you can imagine, we have a lot to go over, a lot to cover and talk about, because it's an exciting journey. I'm going to be really transparent here on this channel how we are building this trip, because right now we are at the planning stage where we're looking for partners who want to advertise with us, who want to team up on campaigns to generate ad value, because so many eyes are going to be on this search. And, when you have a woman named Amelia Earhart who flew around the world, and no, even though I'm not related, it's still a pretty weird and cool coincidence, I think. So I think a lot of people are going to click on this. So I want to get this trip funded and sponsored. And the reason I want that so badly is because you guys will see this as soon as you start meeting the Nauticos team. They are wonderful people. They value science and research and their procedures and teamwork and communication, all of the things that I talk about in my keynote message of learning to love the turbulence, right? It's all wrapped in there. So I've connected with them so easily. They seem to like my sense of humor and kind of get my enthusiasm. And I want to take that enthusiasm and get this trip sponsored and funded. And along the way, here on this channel, we'll deep dive it. We're going to break it down. Let's talk about the people who reject it, the people who move forward, right? What happens? And it's not just about the funding. It's about getting the ship lined up, the autonomous underwater drones that are going to be searching the ocean floor for the plane. We're going to be live streaming. We're going to be podcasting. I can't, it's hard to even fathom. In fact, when I say it out loud, it still kind of feels not real. So I'm really excited.